This is bought out by Winnerwell and it's called a foldable oven. Basically it just clips, it connects together on the side here, it folds in on itself so you can pack it away flat. It's got a mesh screen on the bottom where the heat can transfuse across. Now I've been using this quite a fair bit of late cooking my roast. Right here, like this. And one concern is, does it get too hot for your butanes? You want to be careful with these. You don't want these to get too hot. And I can safely say 100% no, it does not. In fact, guys, this here makes that canister go hotter than what this does. Good morning, welcome back to Phil's Camping and Touring. My name is Philip Damiano. This here seems to insulate the heat better away from here. Now when I'm using the Winnerwell foldable oven, I can safely hold my hand on here. I cannot do that with this, guys. I'm going to show you my infrared thermometer, grab a reading on here while I'm cooking on this. So what are we going to cook? I have got some kebabs here, and these are garlic prawn skewers that I've picked up at Coles this morning when I went to do my grocery shopping. I'm loving my setup, guys. I'm fine-tuning this setup, finding the place for everything, as you can see, and it's working quite well. Now this is going to be a really good test for this, because there is quite a bit of a gust blown right through here now. So let's turn this on and put the lid in to trap some of that heat. Now what I've noticed with this All for Adventure by Campboss butane stove, which you can purchase from your local BCF store in Australia. BCF stands for boating, camping and fishing. I used to think it was called something else. I used to think it was boating, camping and effing good time. Excuse me. Sorry kids. I think it's just, yeah, I don't, don't worry. So we're going to heat this up. Heats up pretty quick. Now as I mentioned, it's got a fair bit of a breeze coming through here, and it actually is shielded from the wind quite well. It's a lot better than those smaller ones, the single burner ones you can get. Now that breeze has just picked up a lot strong. I can hear that flame fighting that breeze, but it hasn't blown out. Now that breeze would have blown out 100% those single burners. So a big issue I've found with these in the past, these type of burners that use those butane gas canisters, is that as soon as there's a little bit of wind around, they're hopeless, 100% hopeless. Now don't forget, guys, as Mr. Buckaroni has mentioned on his channel, YouTube channel, many times, and he learnt this lesson approximately 4 years ago when I first met him down at a camping event in the middle of winter down near Gloucester in New South Wales, and he rocked up with one of these single burner gas stoves, and it was freezing weather. Well, he couldn't cook with it because the butane canisters were literally, they were frozen. So these don't work in the cooler climates when it's too cold. So that's where you'll have your induction cooktop, as I've got, or your little gas burners. Now guys, I don't like taking gas with me. I tried to eliminate taking gas as much as possible. Now I've got no issues taking these little gas butane stoves because I think they're safer in hindsight than your larger gas bottles. Now if you've got a camper trailer or something like that, or caravan, and you can mount these gas bottles safely outside the vehicle, no problems whatsoever, guys, no problems. But when you've got a setup like mine and you're relying on storing all your gear inside, apart from the bedding, etc., and even the ladder or the clothes and all that, I can store all that up on top of the rooftop tent, no problems there. But I don't want to carry those gas bottles, and even worse, I really don't want them being mounted outside the vehicle. I think that's even more dangerous than having them inside mounted in the vehicle. That's just my experience, guys. So right, I think there's more than enough heat in here now. So I've got 4 here, and this is basically going to be my lunch. Oh, be careful, that is hot, as I've just found out. There we go. Now there's more than enough heat there. In fact, I'm just going to turn that down just a tad. Now, whoa, that's hot, that's quite warm already. Now, that gets a lot hotter than this as well. So let's see what the temperature is. Okay, so we're about 57, 58 degrees Celsius. So that's pretty warm. That's not too bad, but I'll tell you what, I don't know about you guys, I cannot hold my, actually that feels even hotter just up here. So I cannot, so we are approaching 60 degrees there. I cannot hold my hand on there. Whereas when I was cooking with this the other day, not so long ago, last week, I cooked a roast in there. It was cooking for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I could easily put my hand on there. It's a great investment. One of these Winnerwell's foldable stoves. Pick them up relatively cheap. They're not overly expensive. And one of these All for Adventures by Campboss. There are other manufacturers, well, not manufacturers, they're pretty well probably made in the same factory, most of them. Now these prawns, they're not going to take too long to cook, so I'm just going to turn them. And I love, love, love this non-stick coating. Look at this, guys, it's not sticking at all, so that's awesome. To put this lid on, I've cooked steaks in here. I'm going to turn that up a bit, and now there's quite a bit of a breeze blowing through here, and I've got no issues whatsoever. And you might notice as well, guys, I haven't been putting out a lot of videos this month. I've just gone for a really big crash. I've been putting out 2 to 3 videos a week, basically every second day. I've been putting videos out for 2 months in a row. So I said last month, this month, I'm going to take it a little bit easier and just work on probably about the 1 video a month. Sorry, a month. Don't worry, guys, I'm not going to have 1 video a month. Work on 1 video per week. So I thought, I haven't had a video out this week, so here we go. I thought, why not? And this is a question I've been asked. And I was thinking, what will I film on today? I actually got a few subjects I could film on today, but I was thinking I might address this issue with people worried about using these on top of this. Now, of course, these Winnerwell foldable ovens, guys, you not just use them on this, you can use this on a camp cube. Some people have told me they've used them on some particular gas stoves. You do have to be careful which ones you use though, so do your research there. Put it on the ground with a bit of coal or charcoal underneath. So many ways you can cook with this, and of course it's designed for the Winnerwell wood stoves. Stephen and Annie from FJ Camping and Touring, they pretty much own the full Winnerwell setup, the stove, etc., as well as Rob. In fact, guys, Rob's on a bit of a holiday at the moment, at the time of filming. So on his way up north, he went up to North Queensland, and he actually stopped by here for the night last week, and he's on his way here again, so he's going to stay for another night before he heads back. So that one's definitely ready. This is my lunch today. So there you go. Now we'll just turn that off. See what temperature this is. So we're looking at 70 degrees Celsius there. That's getting a lot hotter than when I'm using my Winnerwell stove here. These are brilliant because this coating on this, it's so, I mean, this basically, I don't know if you can see that, it's virtually impossible to burn anything on this. Everything just peels off. I don't know what coating it is, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to look after it. Always clean it really carefully because it makes it really easy when you're camping. It's virtually, you just a wipe and that's it. I let that cool down a bit. I put the lid back on upside down, and it comes with its own packaging. I've been using this a fair bit of late, so I haven't been using the induction cooktop in the back of my vehicle, not until I get a much larger capacity battery, which I'm working on at the moment. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me try one of these now. These are so yum. Garlic prawn, beautiful, I love them. Garlic fried prawn. Buy them skewers, generally $1.50 each. Quite often you'll pick them up on sale for $1 per skewer. So they've got, well, they've got 5 prawns on each one. So it's not bad. It's a nice treat. So I usually like to treat myself with these garlic fried prawn skewers about once every 2 to 3 weeks. So beautiful. That's that one that was crunchy on one side. Oh, that was something a bit warm there. Wow. That must have mixed in a bit of hot chili in that one. Whoa. And those who know me know I'm not the best fans of hot chili. So I don't know if you notice how well my kitchen actually works. As you can see, I don't need to stand from one spot to another, walk over here to get that. Everything's accessible, guys. As I mentioned, I've had this set up for a while now. To pretty much finding a spot for everything. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I've got this chocolate drink here, milk drink. It's got this acid chocolate on the bottom. I like to always give it a good shake, so I get all that chocolate nicely shaken. That might do. And get a plate, because not a plate, I'm going to get a cup. And as you see, once again, everything's easily accessible. Oh, this is just me. I can get some of this down. But they're not supposed to have hot chilies in them. But that one somehow has snuck a bit of chili in that one. That's better. Nice. This one looks good. So, they're very filling actually. You eat 3 or 4 of these and they fill you up. You wouldn't think so, but sure do. So then I'll finish this one off, and then we'll finish off the video. There's no point you sitting there watching me stuff myself on these last two. So once again, thanks for watching my video, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Helps me channel enormously. If you're one of my fans that follows my YouTube channel but is not subscribed to YouTube, and you wonder how you can support me, you can still support me, guys, by watching the video ads, the ads that pop up. Excuse me. So if you think my channel is worthwhile, give me a couple of cents extra. Probably all it is, guys, but in the end it all adds up. A couple of cents extra if you watch the video ads all the way through, instead of skipping them straight away. That, guys, is the best way you can help me, support me and my YouTube channel, and that'll ensure that I'll keep up with the great number of videos. Because quite frankly, guys, there's only so many items you can buy and fill up in your vehicle. And as you can see here, I think I've got a real good setup here that works really well. So I'm really happy with it. There's really no changes I need to do apart from the battery, but that should be coming very soon. I'm hopeful to be able to get access to 280 amp hour battery, and that's going to be brilliant. And of course, if and when that happens, I'll take you all along. I'll show you the battery, I'll show you the specs, and we'll be putting it to the test for sure. So till then, guys, look after yourself, be kind to everyone, go out, enjoy yourself. There's great outdoors and this beautiful climate we're getting right now here in Australia. Spring, favourite time of the year. Love it, love it. It is wonderful, not too hot, not too cold, so I love it. So till next time, mate, look after yourself, be kind to everyone. Cheers. Any questions, ask below. Bye.